Good morning, my dear students. Here we all are with a new chapter, that is Nutrition in Animals. This is the second chapter of your textbook. First chapter you have already done, that was about nutrition in plants. So I hope that nutrition topic is clear to all and you have already understood its concept in detail. So nutrition is nothing but it's a kind of life process which is a very important life process, like circulation, transportation, excretion, then control and coordination. So these all are life processes. Among them, nutrition is also a kind of life process which is very important. As you have studied in first chapter, it was about plants. So how plants were preparing their food, because they were having the green pigment, so they were able to prepare their food by the help of chlorophyll. But in this chapter you are going to study about animals. So as we all are knowing, animals cannot prepare their food. Animals get their food either from plants directly or indirectly. So we can say that animals depend on others for their food. So as you have studied that nutrition, mode of nutrition is of two types, that was autotrophic and heterotrophic. So we'll study this in detail about this chapter. Also let me inform you that this chapter is very interesting for you, as you are going to study about your human body, how your human body is getting the energy to do work, how you are able to perform any activity, and why you are getting ill again and again, what's the problem is going on inside your body. That all you will study in this chapter. So this chapter is not only for the animals, it is also for us, for human being also. So we'll study in detail about this chapter. So let's see that animal nutrition includes nutrient requirement, then mode of intake of food, and its utilization in the body. This chapter is also almost same as the first chapter. There also you have seen that there also you have seen plants have nutrient requirements, and they are also utilizing it for their body. The main thing which is different in this chapter is mode of intake of food. So mode of intake of food, in that chapter plants were preparing their food, that is why they were able to be known as autotrophs. But here animals are not preparing their food, so they are known as heterotrophs. So we'll discuss about this in detail in this chapter. First, let's have a look what is nutrition. Nutrition is about nutrient requirement. It is the process of eating or taking nourishment. In short, we can say nutrition is the nourishment which we get from the food, and that food provides us energy to do work. So in simple words we can say nutrition is nothing but the nourishments which provide the energy for doing any work, and that energy, that nourishment we are getting from the food. So this definition you can mark it down and copy into your notebook. Then these are some of the sources of nutrition which you can see in the picture, like different fruits are there, then a glass of milk is also there, then you can also see different cereals, different grains are there, then some of the non-vegetarian foods are also present there. So from here you can see these are the different sources from where we get the energy. Food also includes all the eatables that can be utilized by the body for nourishment. So keep in mind that that food item is only good for your health which is providing the nourishment to your body, not that food item which is only a junk food which is not good for your health and making you ill. So we should eat such kind of food which are full of nutrition. Next is modes of nutrition. This I talked to you earlier that this topic is basically this is the we can say it is something different for you in this chapter. So mode of nutrition, first one you have already done, that is autotrophic mode of nutrition. Auto means self and trophic means nutrition. So that living organism which are able to prepare their food by themselves, they are known as showing the autotrophic mode of nutrition, and they are autotrophs. Now we are going to deal about heterotrophic mode of nutrition. Now what is hetero? As you have studied in the first chapter, hetero means others and trophic means it is nutrition. So that mode of nutrition where different animals, different living organism are dependent on the any other living organism for their nutrition, that is known as heterotrophic mode of nutrition. So we'll go in detail about this in this chapter. Now different ways of taking food. As we all are knowing, the mode of taking food into the body varies in different organism, as different animals have different kinds of body structure. Like bees and hummingbirds suck the nectar from the plants. Infant of human and many other animals feed on mother's milk. Then snakes like the python swallow the animals they prey upon. See, there they were sucking the food. Here they are totally swallowing the food. Then some aquatic animals filter tiny food particles floating nearby and feed upon them. So from here we can say different animals have different ways of taking food. So based upon that, as you can see into your textbook, there is one table given on the page number 11, and you can fill over there like how they are taking their food, by chewing, by capturing and swallowing, by sucking. So you can do it in a activity